FastCast movies. If there is such a thing as a perfect movie, for my money, I think Almost Famous might be it. Spoiler alert, this one's going to be an A+. For the uninitiated, Almost Famous is the pseudo-autobiographical account of how Cameron Crowe became Cameron Crowe. It's a story of him writing for Rolling Stone about bands in the 70s. Don't do drugs! And the fictional band that we're following here is a band called Stillwater, which has got Billy Crudup and Jason Lee in it. And they're supposed to be, in the words of the movie, a struggling, a mid-level band struggling with their own fame as they head on up the ladder. And let me just say what nobody else wants to say. Your looks are becoming a problem. Patrick Fugit playing it with just the right amount of innocence, naivete, and somewhat worldliness. The journey that you go on in this movie is both literal and figurative, in that he's journeying all over the country and at every stop learning a little bit more about himself. It is a very unconventional love story, because it's not only a love story where he's falling in love with a girl, even if she's not necessarily falling in love with him, but he's also falling in love with a lifestyle, falling in love with music. I think I had forgotten just how much I enjoyed this movie. The structure is very interesting. There's always one more thing to do, but it never feels long. Hey man, I'm incendiary too, man! I mean, I wasn't touring with rock bands in the 70s, but I have to imagine that this captures what it must have been like better than just about anything out there. There are occasionally movies that really do an unbelievably perfect job of capturing a moment in time, and despite the fact that this is not telling a true story of a real band, it really does feel like it. Your aura's purple! And just about everybody you can imagine is in this. Billy Crudup, Jason Lee, Patrick Fugit, Frances McDormand, Bruza Bulk, Anna Paquin, Jimmy Fallon, Mitch Hedberg, 50 other people whose names I can't remember. But as I said, I think it's just about perfect. There's nothing I would take out of it, nothing I would add, which is interesting because they also released a special collector's edition that I also have. The one I watched this week was on Hulu. I own a special collector's edition called Untitled, which is a director's cut. I am a golden god! I'd have to watch it again to see what is different, because I remember enjoying that one too. But even just watching the regular old theatrical cut, just about perfect. So that's Almost Famous, also infinitely quotable. If you haven't seen it, you should. A+, FastCast movies, see ya! I need to go home. You are home. Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle, and check back because I do this a couple times every week. FastCast!